All right, let's go on. I just need to talk. To be honest, it's not even like a real like I don't have a guest or anything. It's just me. I just need to make something, and it's fucking doing me in trying to make anything. It's becoming a real problem, honestly. I want to make shit. I do. It's really annoying. Like the worst part of it is that I want to make shit, but it's been what 2 weeks. Let's see. The last video I made was on the date of I'm loading it up now. It's going to pause instead of play itself. There we go. The 14th September, which was 20 days ago. It's almost 3 weeks. By the time this comes out, even more than that. It's too long. It's ridiculous. Like I don't have any videos left. I ran out. I ran out of videos, and then I just didn't make more. I'm having a real struggle making more videos as it goes. Instead of like, I used to actually have a really easy time of it because I just do less work and less uni, and now I do no uni and a lot of work. And the issue now is that I just don't have the energy even. Like, it's not even not having the time. I have time in the middle of the day to just make something, at least with just me, which is why there's been a lot more just voice content rather than like all the other stuff that I really enjoy doing. The problem with that is that I haven't, like, it takes a lot of effort to make those voice videos. And then I don't think I can make like 2 of them in a day, I don't think I can do. It's too much strain on my voice to just keep churning out these voice videos. If I do like I did the schedule I used to have of like making at least like 3 videos a week, and then putting out 1 video a week, that worked really well for a while. All of like the first 2.5 years or something, I did regular actual content that would come out and be different and smart and good each time instead of just kind of phoning it in, I guess. Not that I'm not proud of the stuff I've made lately. It's just that it's not what I want to make, There's a lot of stuff in there where I was just like, just whatever. A lot of the voice stuff it's really good. I really enjoy it, but there's so much other stuff I've been like writing in the background that I just want to get out there. And the problem with that is that it just sort of undermines all the other videos and their importance in my head. Like it's like I don't want to make the other ones, but I do. I want to make everything. I want to keep this regular content coming out, but it's not happening. And I've been thinking about why and trying to address it in some way. And I figured the best way to do it was in a podcast form like this, because no one's going to fucking watch a video on the channel and be like, why the video stopped? What happened to the channel? And like, fucking thumbnail of a little like teardrop emoji coming down my face. No, I'm not doing that stupid shit. I figured if people want to know, it's here it is. It's on a fucking podcast, but it's not, it's not out there with this big dramatic fucking thumbnail and shit. It's just, hey, solo episode of the podcast. It's like real short because I have shit to do today. But yeah, I want to address something. I just honestly want to just talk it through with just myself and the audience. I just need to. I think if I vocalize the issue, if I vocalize it and explain the problem I'm having, then it makes it easier to get motivation to make more videos instead of just kicking myself in the butt. Like I'll see, comments come up on the really old videos, the fucking 100k video. Fuck me on the old first voice impression video. That's pretty fucking cool. The problem with that being that everyone watches that video and they don't watch the other ones. So I don't know how YouTube works. No, I honestly, I'm so happy that video gets a heap of fucking views, which is really fucking cool. It gets me a lot of subscribers, which I like. I didn't realize I liked that until it kept fucking coming, Kind of like an orgy. Where was I? I trailed myself off. I did this without any other people so I wouldn't get distracted, and I fucking did. Yeah, so I see the comments and stuff of videos, people, watching the video saying, hey, this one's good. I like this voice. Can you teach me how to do this one, etc., etc., etc. And then I respond to the comment like, yeah, I can teach you how to do that voice easily. That's a video I can do very soon. And then I never make the video. I just feel, I see that it's been like 3 weeks since I've put a video out, and for some reason I get discouraged to put out another one. I don't get encouraged to make more content. I just go, fuck, I'm lazy as shit. It's been 3 weeks, stupid. And then I just kind of bum myself out and don't have the energy to make a video. Not like the energy, like I'm tired. Like I don't actually, I can't be like entertaining on camera, I guess is a better way to put it. Like the on camera energy. Not that it's a fake thing. It's just a little more like hammed up. I have to try to be funny. And I like being funny and entertaining in videos because that's the whole point of making content for me, is being entertaining and making people laugh. So here's what I plan to do. I've identified the problem in that when I take breaks like this, seemingly by accident, in that I just make a shit ton of videos, tell myself that I'm fine to hold off on making videos for a couple months, and then run out of videos without filming more in the meantime. When I run out of videos and have these breaks of 2 to 3 weeks or 2 to 3 fucking months earlier this year, stupid, I get discouraged to make more for some reason, which is silly and shouldn't happen. But I think it also comes from a place of like, not necessarily a lack of motivation or a lack of inspiration, kind of just a lack of drive, right? I'm just lazy at this point. It's not even that like, I can't come up with the excuse that I haven't had any good ideas for videos, because I've been writing and just churning out these scripts for shit that we can't film yet, because it's actually like proper production stuff that I haven't worked on in ages, and it's daunting. That's the problem, is that it's getting to a point where these scripts and series that I've been writing are coming to a head and are actually able to start moving into production instead of pre-production. And we haven't done that in such a long time. I haven't done it since Handyman. And it's daunting to do it again, because Handyman was stressful and like it was like a weird fever dream. It's just ridiculous and over the top and really, really amateur when you look at it. And it's this weird thing where I don't want to put all this work in. Or really, rather, I should say it a different way. I don't want to put all this work in for it to come out and for me not to be proud of it. Like, I want to really enjoy what I'm making. I want to make it good. I want to put something out that I will enjoy years from now, that I can see, there'll be flaws in it, because hopefully I will have improved, but I can see where my skill was at that point. Handyman, I know, looking back at it, it's fucking hilarious, and I have great memories of it. But I know, even at that time of filming it, I could have done better. I could have tried harder. And I didn't, because I was lazy, and I liked the drive once we started. I started it up, I wrote the whole thing, I set it all up, and then fucking, without Dot helping me, that Handyman just never would have happened. Dot is the greatest first AD of all fucking time. The problem is that, I don't know, I lost it again. The problem is that I don't even have the drive to get towards the production point at this point. Not about motivation or inspiration, all those things that people talk about you needing for a video. It's not that you need motivation and inspiration. A creative person is always motivated, always inspired, fuck it, whatever. Is always inspired to make something when they feel like it, right? When they have the passion that's like reinvigorated, but you can't base a career off constantly reinvigorated passion, right? Unless you're a porn star, I guess, which is the only reason that would ever make any sense. Being a content creator, like creating regular content, making films regularly, isn't about inspiration and motivation. It's about drive. It's about pushing yourself to do it until the inspiration finds you again and again and again and again. if drive inspires inspiration, which inspires motivation, what inspires drive? Because I can't get back to that point. I don't have a drive to do it anymore. I have a wanting to be inspired. I just want to wait until the moment strikes and have it all already done. It comes from a point of mostly laziness and the fact that I have to just organize. And I hate organizing stuff. It's so irritating. But I want to at the end of the day. It's like editing. Any editor that you talk to, they don't enjoy the art of editing. It's stressful and it's tiring and it's long and it's annoying. But they love editing. It's such a weird concept. I don't even know what the point I'm trying to make. I'm just trying to vocalize how I'm feeling about making videos at the moment. And I know it went like this feeling might not even be there tomorrow, right? It's a very temporary thing where it's like I need to talk about this. I don't even know if I'm going to put this out. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just leave it and just listen to it on a fucking loop before I go to sleep and ingrain into my head the idea that drive doesn't come from anywhere. Drive is just drive. You just push yourself to fucking do it until you refine the inspiration to do it again, to do it better, to try even harder. Drive's a really hard one for me to find. I talk about this kind of stuff a lot with a lot of different filmmaking people, in that it's being creative itself. I mean, I'm not going to be an expert on it or anything, but creativity is not exactly this ingrained thing that's always turned on. It's not this switch that you can just be like, yes, now I am creative. It's this weird thing where you're a creative person and you always want to be creative, or you always are creative, but only in your head, you know? So I guess what I'm trying to say is that I think this podcast itself, this little mini episode here of me just talking, oh boy, it's very frozen. Oh shit, is it working? It better be. There we go. We got over the hump. Ooh, I'm going to have to listen to that bit and see if it worked. Ugh. But yeah, this little mini podcast ranty thing is me trying to just justify the idea that maybe content won't be as regular as it used to be. I've been striving all year, 10 months, maybe even longer than that, whenever it was last year that things really fell off the handle, off the wagon, off the handled wagon, off the handleless wagon that doesn't have any fucking wheels anymore. At some point last year, things really just dipped and fell off. Nothing came out. You know, it might have been around the part that the Fallout gameplay ended. There was no weekly thing anymore. And I tried for a long time to keep it up, and I revamped it, I think, sometime in the middle of last year, and then January this year, I think it just fell off again. And I think instead of trying to get back to what this channel used to be, in that it used to be all about big projects that were put out weekly, like all these things would take a long time and would have a lot of effort put into them, and put out weekly because I had the time to do them somewhere. I think I've been trying to get back to that without making space in my new schedule for those things. And I think maybe instead of trying to get back to the old schedule, I should just try to just make. If I can find the drive to just make stuff, you know, say I have I push myself in every day to do something, you know, just even going to work takes a lot of energy. At the end of the day, I get home, I tell myself I have no energy because I'm used to not having any energy, but realistically, I could make more videos. I'm used to not having to anymore. So it's this weird double-edged sword where I think I don't I don't think I can get back to the old schedule of making, up to 4 videos a week that were all, at my skill level. All those videos back years, maybe 3 years ago or something, they were all they were at the peak level of skill that I had at the time. Even with the filming stuff, it wasn't great. It wasn't even good by my filming standards today, but it was at my standard then. It was at the peak that I could achieve. And even then, I managed to put at least 4 things out a week. A sketch, a gameplay, a podcast, and a behind the scenes. I think I managed that for about 3 months until I just ran the behind the scenes videos. And even then, it was a sketch, a gameplay, a podcast, and a sketch, 2 gameplays. 2 gameplays, a sketch, a voice video. I don't think I can get back to that with my current standard of quality. Everything takes longer now and I have less time to do it in. But even then, that little time that I have to do it in, I don't use it for filmmaking anymore. So the problem is, now that we've gotten over the hurdle of finding the drive, the problem is getting that time back. Setting a new routine to just get something out. Make something for at least this fortnight, this month even. I'm not even sure I can commit to weekly anymore, and that scares me. I don't want to fall off this badly again. This year, while every video this year I've made, I'm proud of. I don't think I've regretted any video ever. But this year has been a little less full of Pathetic Industries stuff than I wanted it to be. And I've been beating myself up for a lot for it. I've been screwing around and not making videos and putting it off and pretending that I'm doing good just because one video has a lot of views and the channel has more subscribers than ever before because of that one video with the 100,000 views. I need to get out of that mindset and think realistically in that I haven't done anything really this year. Even that voice video was last year. That one that I'm clinging to now, or hey, this is still good. Isn't this great? Everyone fucking keeps watching it. People keep coming to this video and saying, this is fucking good. I can do these voices. I can do this voice now. Can you recommend any more voices? Yada, yada, yada. I see that, and people still comment on that. And I mistake the comments on this video that's years, or almost 2 years old. A year, how fucking old is it? I don't know. A year old. At least. Maybe a year and a half. I cling to that as a weird trick in my brain that I'm doing something with the channel. But everyone that sees that video and subscribes, they wait for ages for nothing to come out because I haven't put anything out. Nothing the same as that, at least. And I don't want to just do voice videos because I don't think I enjoy them as much as you guys do. While I enjoy them, I enjoy the sketches more. But the voice videos are less effort, and the sketches are more effort. So I need to find a good middle ground in there where I can just make something that I like, something that I'm proud of, something that I won't just kind of give up on because I can, right? Just because I don't have this strict schedule anymore, I still want to make something. I still have that thing in my head that just says, hey, put this out, put this idea into words, onto a video, practice your cinematography skills that I spent years, practicing. And I've just kind of stopped with everything. Even the videos I've been making the past couple of months are just sort of in the same spot in my lounge room because, yeah, it has the best lighting in the house, but it's not visually challenging or creative or interesting. I don't really know where I was going with this video, but I feel like I'm saying something that helps me if I go back and listen to it. I'm sure I'll change my mind on that, and it'll just be a bunch of random gibberish with a bunch of long breaks in it. But I think what I'm trying to get to, the point I'm trying to get to in this video, is that I just need to make things again. But I want, really, I don't even need everyone to know it. I just want everyone to know that it's not going to be like it was. It's going to be sporadic and weird, and it's going to fuck with everything that everyone knows about the algorithm, because it's not going to be regular. It can't be. There's just no way at the moment. There might be moments where I put out, 17 videos in 3 weeks. Maybe it'll be great. Maybe it'll be all right. But then maybe I won't put anything out after that for another month, because I'll spend that month just working on shit. That month will be my month where I just have the inspiration to make shit. And hopefully, eventually, I'll get to a point where I can make things every maybe 2 weeks. I can spend the week just creating enough content to put something out a week. At least 2 videos every fortnight. At least. I want to get back to that for now. Once I'm secure in that, once I'm safe and I know I can do that again without disappointing myself and letting down me and, people that are subscribing and actually want to keep watching stuff. Once I've gotten that back, I'll move on to maybe 2 videos, or 3 videos every fortnight. I don't know yet, but I feel like I've said something today that has convinced me that putting this out is a good idea, and that making more content overall is a good idea. But forcing myself to do it, even though I don't feel like it at the time, is also somehow a good idea. Like, it feels forced. But eventually, I just need it to be... That's what it is. That's what I'm trying to say this whole time. I just need videos. I need to make my video and content creating part of the routine again. That routine that I had at the start of the year before I fucked up my ankle and just got lazy and boring and unfit. That part of the year where I had plans for videos this year, before everything I just got distracted. I couldn't do anything else. I was stuck on a couch doing nothing. And I haven't really, even though I've completely, come back from that ankle injury, I've healed. It's fine. I'm back at work more than I was before I hurt my ankle. Even then, I'm still sitting on the couch and I'm still doing nothing. I've achieved the same amount of things from hurting myself at the end of January till 5:49 p.m. on October the 4th. I've done nothing with the channel I've done videos, so that's good. But they all come from this minute of inspiration and motivation. This little tangent of and I have the time at that moment, and everything just lines up perfectly, and I don't want to wait for everything to line up perfectly every single time I have a video. Every single time I have to make a video, every single, Saturday afternoon or something, whenever I can film. Filmmaking itself requires a lot of pre-planning. That pre-planning stage is where I lose the drive, where I lose the motivation. I plan it, it's all done, I've written a script, or I've got a concept even, and from there, it just falls off. Just for me. This is what happens. And that's what I'm trying to get away from. I don't want to fall off the wagon anymore. I'm sick of it. So, from now, because this will be on the channel, recorded, I can't let myself down after that. From now, I'm making a promise to me, to everyone that fucking watches this, so, me again. From now, I will make something every day. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as it contributes to the end goal of having stuff on the channel regularly. One day can be for writing, the next day for editing, the next day for organizing an actual shoot again. The next day, I might just even go out with my camera and just practice photography and filmmaking again. Just film random crap. It might not fit the channel at all in any way. It may not even come out, but it contributes to the goal of putting shit out. And then, I don't know, fucking Thursday will continue to be the day that I put shit out. Maybe. We'll see where that bit goes. I don't know what day I'm going to put it out, but once a week, at least, I can handle that. I know I can. And if I don't, then I just watch this again. I watch this weird little rant, thinking out loud thing that I'm doing, this podcast that's just me. And I understand that if I don't put anything out this week, then I'm breaking this weird promise thing that I've made to myself and you guys. And I don't like breaking promises, so this will work quite well, hopefully. In theory, this is a good idea. And I can keep telling myself that until it becomes part of the routine to become... I don't know where I'm going with that. And I can keep telling myself that until it becomes part of the routine of making videos. It's a good idea to keep going, to keep being creative, to keep making content that I enjoy making. It's a good idea to plan ahead, to not lose motivation for filming between concept to writing, to planning, to filming, to editing. It's a good idea to continue to reach out to the other people in the local YouTube community and work with them and keep working with them and make more YouTube buddies that'll drive me to do better. It's a good idea to stop being competitive and petty when it comes to videos that are more successful than me. It's a good idea to just start making shit again. It's a good idea to make this video. And as soon as, if I just keep saying that, then I'm sure it's going to be true that I put this weirdly open letter to myself on my channel, which is generally dedicated to comedy and not weird self-reflection in podcast form. So, that was I Talk Too Much. Episode 39 and a half, because I'm not going to count this as a real podcast episode because there was no other guest on it. And what's the point of doing a podcast if you don't have a guest? Holy shit, it's been almost half an hour. I should go into radio. It's a good idea to fucking end the video now. So see you next week with an actual video that I'm proud of, that you might enjoy. Hopefully. If you enjoy this more, I'd be weirdly concerned about why you subscribed in the first place and what video exactly turned you onto that now turned you onto this, you know? Right then. I'm done with this video. If I riff for like 7 more seconds, I think this video can be 30 minutes exactly. Whatever, fuck it, I don't care.